Kons Podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe and share. Constant content.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the round of applause. Thank you for
Constant content.
Hope y'all been doing good these past little few days since the last episode. Hope y'all enjoyed episode 90, the Drake rabbit hole. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope I dropped some bombshells for y'all that y'all can go look up and research and all that type of shit. Yeah, y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? It's Kons motherfucking podcast. Yeah, gonna drop some news. I'm bringing the K.P.H.N back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did the Kons podcast hood news since I ain't had Final Cut. We're gonna bring it back and I'm gonna do what it do with this iMovie shit. You know what I'm saying? Edit it up real right the best I could for the news. So yeah, been shit going on, you know what I mean? Been checking the Twitter spaces and tweets and all that shit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Looking at the little motherfucking little tweet shits I be following. Just gonna touch on a few things that I done seen, came across. Y'all might not know about shit I didn't know about them, you know what I'm saying? Until I came across it on the Twitter shit, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, before that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my motherfucking Mavs though. You know what I mean? Even though we just lost, you feel me? But it's what, 3-1? So they done stretched out of game 5. Shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Y'all got us tonight 105 to 100, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. We still damn near there. Finna get to these finals, you know what I mean? We got one more win, so it's gonna be tough but we is going back to Minnesota. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, though, shout out to my man. Shout out to the Timberwolves getting they win tonight. So to get into it, so there was this young rapper. Nigga was 17 years old. I'm gonna lightweight show the video, but I'm gonna blur it in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make that shit blend in. I'm gonna fade it in the background type shit. You know, because it's violent. So young kid, 17 years old. He on Instagram Live flexing. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. I don't know what he's saying, but you know what I'm saying? He playing with a pistol and shit. Got a green beam on it, as y'all will see. You know what I mean? He points it at the camera and points it at his head, and the gun go off. I don't know if he pulled the trigger or if it was just playing with it, put his finger on the trigger and muscle memory told him to pull it. I don't know. Body yourself. You feel me? This is what I be saying all the time, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with these guns, yo. Kids out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't flex with them on no Instagram, no motherfucking pictures or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a nigga to flex my guns. A lot of niggas don't even know what my guns look like, and that's a fact. I just don't. It's not a show and tell type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Just be aware and know that I got it on me though. You know what I mean? Hopefully I don't have to pull it out. Hopefully you'll never get to see it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the code that I always live by. Don't show your tools. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have to. Yeah. His name was Rylo Huncho. 17 years old. Killed himself. Flexing with the gun on camera and all that. Don't play with guns, kids. Dude named Oliver White. I don't know where these places is at. I don't know where Rylo Huncho from. You can type his name in Google, see. In fact, I'll type that shit in right now. Fuck, put the picture up for you niggas. I'll be forgetting I could do that shit. Oh, out of Virginia. He from Virginia. Suffolk, Virginia. He had a song called Fast Ho. 2024, song called Hellcats SRTs in 2023, Bag Talk Percolator in 2024. Few of his mentioned little songs. In case y'all want to go look him up. Rylo Huncho. Put the picture up for his name and all that. Rest in peace to the kid, yeah. Condolences to his family and all that. But yeah, next, another dude is dude named Oliver White. Now y'all, if y'all know me, I'm tapped in. I love these watches and shit, you feel me? I love these watches and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a watch guy. Yeah, you know, as you can see, this is one of many that I got on right here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a watch nigga. I love these watches, you know what I'm saying? I like watches. I don't know. I like them. You know what I mean? I'm into them. You know what I'm saying? I'm into orology, however you say that shit. That's the creating of the watch and all that, and into the study of time and shit. You feel me? So I'm into the mechanical work, you know, the complexity, what goes into making a complex watch. Making complex movement. So this dude named Oliver White is a watch dealer, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know where this is at either. You know what I mean? This is shit I came across on Twitter. You know what I mean? But he's a watch dealer and these two dudes just ambushed the nigga. Big dude yoke him up. Y'all gonna see the video. Big dude yoke him up, hold him down, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you can see the dude, Oliver got his hands up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even fighting dude. I mean, dude is clearly like hella bigger than dude. And then somebody else is just loading watches up in his backpack. You know what I mean? mean? Like, took his whole little woo-wop. He was a watch dealer, so he had to have, maybe 10 rollies, maybe a couple Richard Milles, probably some AP. Usually watch dealers, that's, they usually have high-end watches, and they take them to these little sanctioned little spots where these little watch dealers and shit, go down and shit. People come buy watches, trade watches. It's a real like underground thing in the watch world. So this is what it looked like. He was doing, selling watches and shit, and they ambushed two dudes. You know what I'm saying? Took his whole livelihood, looked like, because less than 24 hours later, Oliver White killed himself. And that's fucked up. And two niggas is fucked up for that shit. I hate like a broke, lazy nigga, that chooses that type of way to go make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, niggas who work really hard for shit, you know what I'm saying? And then a nigga come and take that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's foul shit, And these niggas was old niggas. He wasn't no young niggas, you know what I'm saying? They was older niggas, you feel me? So yeah, man, rest in peace to Oliver White. Let's see what else I got on here. San Diego officer, right? San Diego officer arrests this white lady. She was intoxicated public in front of looked like 7-Eleven, and you gonna see this shit too, you know what I'm saying? So driving down the road, I guess she intoxicated, you know what I'm saying? And she the audio pick her up, she like, oh, I could fuck, right here in this back seat. Like, the nigga like, hold on, you can't really say that, I'm recording, you know what I mean? But he interested though, you feel me? He goes off to this residential area, you know what I'm saying? And then he go dark. He turned his microphone off, turned his camera off, but they still see the cruiser on the GPS shit. You feel me? So after 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying, he called for backup type shit. Cause this nigga got in the back. Now, if anybody ever been arrested, you know what I'm saying, when they close you in that back door, you ain't just finna grab on the door and open the door from the inside. You know what I mean? That shit definitely, locks you the fuck in, yo. Now this nigga's a police officer. I don't know, this nigga started thinking with his fucking dick. It was like, oh, let's fuck. And went in the back, shut the door like he was in a regular fucking car. You know what I mean? Nah, man. That shit definitely locked up on that nigga. He had to call another officer to come, you know what I mean? As you see in the video, officer pull up, tell that nigga to hop out, you feel me? She's sitting over there still in cuffs, skirt hiked up to her ass cheeks, sitting down on that hard ass bitch in the back seat. Yo, man. Yo, and then but afterwards though, the cop resigned, nigga. So that nigga definitely got his nut off. Oh yeah, they found semen on that nigga's belt. Yo, man, that shit is wild as fuck. San Diego, man, that nigga, man, she said that nigga was with the shit. Like, oh, you wanna fuck? Oh, shit. That nigga went dark, pulled over, and got in the back seat thinking it was his own whip, but nah, nigga, you was in your work whip, which is a police car, and them motherfuckers lock your ass in the back, nigga. I don't know if you forgot that, or if you didn't know that, my nigga, but shit, it's made for criminals. When they catch your ass, they ain't finna just be letting you escape out the fucking backseat. You as the cop, should motherfucking know that. Oh well, piggy, you feel me? Should have been thinking with your dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should have told her to slide her number to you or some type of discreet way, since you being recorded and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't hop in the back seat, my nigga, and trap yourself in the back seat with the oh man, that shit wild as fuck. Tim's won tonight. 3-1, wrote that down. Ryan Garcia tested positive 2 times. Positive test A and test B, both came back positive for that shit called ostarine, some shit like that. I guess it's some type of PED. If y'all don't know what PED is, that's a performance enhancing drug. But at the same time, that sucks. But at the same time, we can't unsee Ryan Garcia dropping Devin Haney. What, 3 times? 7, 10, and round 11 or some shit like that? We can't unsee that. We can't unsee him dropping him and then Muhammad Ali standing over this man. Like, at the end of the day, he drops you, nigga, 3 times, with the same hand, my nigga. You said you spent all camp preparing for this man's left hand. And how the fuck did you spend camp, which is normally about 6 to 8 motherfucking weeks preparing for this nigga's left hand, and this nigga dropped you more than 3 times, I believe, with his motherfucking left hand, yo. Come on, Devin Haney, undisputed champ. Come on, nigga. Come on with your pillow hands. Ain't knocking nobody out. This nigga in the fight was full leverage, hitting Ryan Garcia in his ribs, yo. I'm talking full. I talked about the shit on this shit, man. If y'all remember the episode, I don't know which one it was, but I talked about it. Yeah, that's when I realized he ain't got no power. He hit this nigga, I'm talking full leverage in Ryan Garcia's rib. Like, if I was to hit a nigga like that, your ribs is breaking, yo. That's a fact. If I'm full leverage, I mean, turn my whole body and give a nigga my whole 100% dig into the ribs. I am your shit breaking, my nigga. There's no doubt about it. This nigga, I'm 3, 4, 5 times, and Ryan ain't even budging. I'm like, damn, this nigga power just non-existent in that motherfucker. But yeah, we ain't gonna sit here and talk about that shit. That shit happened April 20th. I watched the fight. Pillow hands. Yeah, he lost, but he cried like a little baby, and I think they finna actually take that L off his record and call this shit a no contest and shit. Bill Haney hating, trying to get Ryan Garcia banned and shit. Man, look, that shit is nasty work. Boxing is nasty work when politics interfere and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They didn't want Ryan Garcia to win. Like, the ref didn't want them to win. Devin Haney clearly got knocked down. The ref didn't count it as a knockdown. The judges was trying to hate. But at the end of the day, you get knocked down that many times, it ain't no way nobody can help you, know? That's why Ryan Garcia won. But yeah, July 20th, we got Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I hope Mike Tyson knocked Jake Paul the fuck out. At first, I was mixed feelings, maybe, blah, blah, but nah, I hope Mike Tyson knocked Jake Paul the fuck out for real. I hope that nigga make that nigga reevaluate his motherfucking career choices and shit in life, for sure. I hope Mike Tyson tap into 1996 Mike Tyson and beat the dog shit out of Jake Paul, for real. Yeah, because you ain't fighting no real boxers that eat, live, and breathe this boxing shit. You ain't fighting nobody like that. And when you did, you lost, nigga. And that was to motherfucking Tommy Fury. My nigga, Tyson Fury's half brother. You lost, nigga. He whooped your ass for 12 rounds. You didn't know what to do. And he ain't even a up to par ass fighter. He nice, but he ain't like in the talk with a Tank Davis or a Teofimo Lopez or not even a Rolly. I wouldn't even put him in the same ring with Rolly. You know what I mean? That's word. Or Ryan Garcia. He ain't even up there with them. You know what I mean? Why don't you fight Ryan? Why don't you challenge Ryan? Why don't you challenge Tank? You challenging niggas that ain't fought in 20 years, niggas that's been living life with their families, going on vacations, getting fat, eating, ain't been in the gym. Those is niggas you want to fight, giving these niggas the biggest payday of their life so they can't say no to fighting you and shit. That's all good. I ain't knocking the hustle. Get your bread. But now, fight a real fight. Really do this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Get some WBO rankings. Feel me? Yeah, let's see you on pay-per-view instead of, you know, these other networks, DAZN and Netflix. And let's see you get a Showtime deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. June 15th, Frank Martin, Gervonta Davis. Can't wait for that shit. I'm hype about that shit. I love seeing Tank Davis fight. I don't think nobody at his weight class could beat him. I just don't think it could happen. I don't see it happening. But the way Tank Davis fight, he adapts way too well. He'll take a beating for maybe 3-4 rounds. But if you ain't knocking him out, it's bad for you. That's just the way the nigga fight. From what I seen, Leo Santa Cruz, you know, he was trying to connect with that nigga and hit his chin through the roof for 9 rounds. Took him 9 rounds. But he set that uppercut and knocked his chin into motherfucking another galaxy. Put that boy to sleep. You know what I'm talking about? But he set that shit up for 9 rounds. That's very cerebral, strategic, and that. But you know, yeah, I can go on about that shit, especially when it comes to boxing. Yeah, June 15th, though, Frank Martin, Gervonta Davis, you feel me? Coming up. I'm hype about that. Yep, I'm hype about that shit. But yeah, quick little news. K.P.H.N, you feel me? The Kons Podcast hood news. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, may not be good news, but his show is hood news. You feel me? Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for now. Yeah, those videos was crazy as fuck. San Diego police officer, wild as shit. No, that nigga was definitely on some horny shit. You know what I mean? Maybe he ain't fucked in 8 months or something. You know, I don't know shit. Nigga, but yeah, she said that, and he was with that shit all the way. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Rylo Huncho. You know what I'm saying? Playing with guns and shit. Don't play with guns, kids. There ain't nothing to flex with. Ain't nothing to show off. That shit real as taking a life, you know? It's that real. So I don't think we should be flexing with them, if cameras and all that shit, and playing with them and all that type shit. We see it happen too often on these Instagram lives where a motherfucker playing and shit and kill another motherfucker or kill they self, you know what I mean? Ain't no play should go on when it come to these guns. Yeah, rest in peace to Oliver White, you know what I'm saying? The watch dealer got ambushed, couldn't take it. They had to take everything he was living off of for him to kill himself after that. And they didn't even do him no harm. I mean, they didn't even hit the nigga or nothing, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of held him down, as y'all seen in the video, you know what I mean? They didn't strike him or nothing, you feel me? And he went and bodied himself. Yeah. It's Kons Podcast, though, you know what I mean? Hit the like, subscribe button, share all that shit. Tell everybody about this shit, you feel me? Tell your mamas and grandmas about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Tell your sisters and shit, brothers, cousins, you know what I mean? Uncles and aunties, you know what I mean? Tell everybody about this shit, you feel me? Yeah, like I said before, church members, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Co-workers, you know what I'm saying? You in a chat, let the chat know. You know what I'm saying? Put my shit on the wall, you feel me? On your Facebook. Share the shit on your Facebook, you know what I'm saying? You got Snapchat, hit that share button and go to the Snapchat button, you know? Shit ain't hard, you feel me? That shit'll take you 2 seconds, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, share it. Maybe somebody else on your family list would like this shit, you feel me? But yeah, though, tell everybody about this shit, though, you know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time for this shit go motherfucking global.
Kons Podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Constant content.
You're fucking evil. I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey.
Constant content.
You vandalize my perception, but can't take down from me. You hate me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking Podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.